Hey guys, what's up? It's Apollo here, and I hope you guys are ready for a glorious siege battle. We are back with the greatest custom map I've ever seen of Helms Deep. Every update of Dawnless Days continues to impress me, and this is no exception, guys. This map looks unbelievable. So today, guys, we are going to look at this map in more detail while a gruesome battle is unraveling. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the siege. Oh, and one more thing, guys. I almost forgot. The developers, they wanted me to show you this message. This is just a little update on what they're doing, what they're gonna do, things to expect, and just, fun stuff that they're working on. Definitely read this message if you have the chance, and also join their Discord, which is linked down in the video description. All right, guys, welcome to the battlefield, and yeah, the battle is already underway. So this is a siege of Helms Deep. I'm not going to call it the siege of Helms Deep because this is not exactly lore friendly. And when I say not exactly, I mean not at all. But it is really cool to see this beautiful map. I mean, just look at this gorgeous. I mean, it just looks just like the movie. It is really impressive what they're doing with Dawnless Days. They're making modding tools because, CA didn't make any, so they're doing it themselves. And what they're creating is truly, it's a work of art, it's a masterpiece, and it's something they should be very proud of because this looks amazing. But let me actually go slow motion here. I'll do some slow motion for you. But yeah, we're going to do slow motion so we can kind of cover the factions here. Again, the main point of this video is just to show off this map. I would like to recreate a more authentic recreation of the siege with the proper factions in the future. But, since this is a mod and there's not a ton of people playing, it can be hard to get replays. So I'm just happy I have something to show you guys. So let's go ahead and look at the attackers really quick. So we've got Gondor, and they're teaming up with Rohan. So I guess you could kind of say, hey, this is the end of the War of the Ring. Somehow Rohan lost Helm's Deep, and they're now working with Gondor to take it back. But there's a twist, because their third ally is, goblins. maybe these goblins, they're like, you know what? We were fighting for the baddies, and or no, is this Mordor? I can't even keep up with all the Gondor factions. Anyways, it's an evil faction. They got some orcs and trolls. It's a little goofy, but it's funny. And then on the defense, it gets even stranger. We have elves. Look at them stand up on the little, like, I don't even know what to properly call this. This little defense here, battlements. Very cool. We got some Twilight Guard. I don't know what elves these are. These are the Galadriel elves. I don't know. Are they the Woodland? I swear their logos have changed. So I'm kind of thrown off here. Anyways, we got elves on the battlefield. Then we have the Dunlendings, which I guess, like, if we're going with a what if scenario, this kind of makes sense. Like, maybe Isengard gave this to the Dunlendings. So they're kind of controlling it and then helping them. Let's see, who else do we have? We got the elves, the Dunlendings, and then I believe we got another orc faction. Yeah, we've got Mirkwood. The Mirkwood. So let's say Mirkwood and the elves are like, you know what? Let's stop fighting each other and go for the humans. How about that? So those are the factions, guys, that are gonna be playing in this battle. So very cool stuff. But again, remember the main point of this whole video is just to look at the settlement in detail. So let's start with this wall here. We can see that the towers are making their way. I wish they went with ladders here. It would have been kind of cooler. But yeah, the towers are under siege. The towers look amazing. This is indestructible, so you cannot bring these down with artillery, which is really cool. Now, you can bring down this section of the wall. Now, I don't know if they're going to blow it up in this battle, but in case they don't, I'm going to get a clip here from Jackie Fish. So Jackie Fish actually, he uploaded a battle of this, and the wall explodes. Check this out.
Are they doing it? Yeah, they're going to do it, and boom! There we go! The wall of Helm's Deep has been breached. And that looks amazing. Soldiers getting sent flying. The men of Rohan somehow surviving that. And yeah, there is now a breach in the Hornburg.
That was really cool. That's amazing. Apparently someone animated that frame by frame. One of the mod developers That is unreal, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, who needs a new Total War game that's Lord of the Rings themed? You know, this is good enough. This is as good as we're gonna get. But yeah, really impressive. So the wall just looks fantastic. Again, it looks just like the movie. Here comes some Gondor clashing with some glaives here. Some orcs. They're like, take it back. And so we can see that the wall continues down, then goes up into this section. I don't know if this is actually... can you actually use this? This might not be a point of entry. This might just be aesthetic. There's a little walkway here. Can you use this? Or is this all aesthetic? This got to be aesthetic. There's no way that you can use this. But nonetheless, it looks fantastic. And here comes more and more siege towers coming to the walls. Getting ready to attack. They're a little orc on orc action here. Like, traitor! You know, Sauron's dead, man. Like, we see the writing on the wall. We're fighting for the humans now, you know. But yeah, so they're charging on the walls. The walls look great. I love these the little wooden like scaffolding here that it just looks so fantastic. And the walls, I mean, again, look just like the movie. I can already see Legolas doing his goofy little, you know, shield slide thing down there. The river and the little opening here just looks amazing. Like, all this just looks so good. Here comes more and more towers. I really do hope they blow up the walls. Let's see. Are they going to do it? I don't think so. I don't know how you do it. I don't know if you need, like, a special Isengard unit to do it. I'm not sure. Or they're just going to attack it. Looks like they're just attacking it. Yeah, they're attacking it with artillery. Yeah, check this out. So... yeah, it's a little silly because the whole lore is that these walls are like indestructible, and Isengard comes up with some, like, you know, explosive, like gunpowder. They just come up with gunpowder to bring it down. But yeah, they're using artillery today, so I don't know if it is going to explode. So once again, thank you, Jackie Fish, for the clip. Yeah, definitely check out Jackie Fish's channel. Link down in the video description for providing that clip, whether he wanted to or not. So I just took it. But yeah, really cool fight going on here. Let's go look behind the walls as this battle rages on. You can see that troops are already climbing down the stairs, taking on the Dunlendings. So in this opening here, there's a lot of space, a lot of area you can maneuver around troops once you get inside the settlement, which I think is actually, you know, from like a defensive point of view, I think this is actually a pretty good. I mean, look at this. What the heck, guys? I mean, this looks amazing. Anyways, I'm just getting sidetracked by the beauty of this thing. Yeah, you can put up a good stand here. It'll be interesting because up here we've got another way into the settlement, up these stairs. And you can set up archers. It's a nice little platform. It's pretty far. I don't know if these archers can reach. So what I was going to say is, like, you could have supporting archers fire down. It's a little framey here up in this area. You notice this? The frames are kind of freaking out. But yeah, you could potentially be able to fire and support the infantry who are fighting down here. Let's go back over this way, where we actually have a sally out from some elven infantry. And did they get the, I guess they got the gate down. So they destroyed the gate. They used like a ram. And here's the inner works of the first initial gate. Again, I mean, I sound like a broken record, but it's just like the movie. It's just impressive. What I mean by that, it's impressive that they were able to take a video game where you have to, you know, you have to make sure you have proper pathfinding, and it's like programmed to where the units can move around, but yet still make it look like the movie. And it really does look great. Obviously, this is very wide right here. You've got these stairs, very wide. But again, I'd rather you know, you kind of have to find that perfect balance of function and aesthetic. And I think they did that perfectly, guys. I mean, this is a huge area. You could have some cool battles with multiple units holding this pathway. It's a little wide, but I think it works. And then up here, of course, you got your secondary layer of walls. Look at this point of view they got here. Look at this. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks so cool. Just firing down. That's awesome. Looks really good, guys. Really good. And then we got more archers positioned up here. Looks really cool. And there we go. The gate is under attack, so we can get some gate battle action going on here. You can see he's got a unit of reserve ready to go in. Very cool. So yeah, they're putting up a good fight. And then up over the final stand, this is like the keep. Look at this, guys. I mean, even the statues. Like, the statues look so good. I don't know. This is probably, is this like a recycled? This looks like this could, I don't know. I don't remember what the statues look like from the movie that they had here, but maybe it is something like this. I don't know. It's possible, but here's the final stand. You got the bridge, this extra little bridge. Again, pretty wide, so you can put enough troops there. I love it. It just looks like this place functions pretty well in terms of pathfinding. I don't know that for sure because I haven't played it myself, but it just looks like it. You got some trolls chilling in here ready to defend Helms Deep. And yeah, so that's like the ins and outs of the settlement. I also like there's a little, looks like a little entryway into the mountain pass. Looks pretty cool over there. But even just zooming around with the camera, it's very nice. Like, when I compare this to other maps in, say, Third Age, the camera's very, like, you know, up, down, up, down, up, down, because it's just like it's dealing with these weird objects in the way. And this, there's a little bit of it, but it's really not too bad, and you can really flow around the map and you know, really be able to enjoy the battle without too much of like camera issues at all. So I skipped ahead a little bit in this battle. You can see there's some troll on troll action. It's kind of sad. But they're fighting for the gate right now, and they're still fighting for the walls. I think the attackers are finally going to make some progress here because you can see multiple units are starting to break from the attacking side. But I was just kind of looking at this map. Now, I don't know if there's like a historical scenario for this map with like pre-built armies, but I was just looking at it on how you could make a historical scenario, you know, quote unquote historical lore friendly scenario to the Siege of Helms Deep. And I would definitely, obviously the factions would be quite evident. I mean, you'd have the Isengard attacking, and then you'd have Rohan. If you want to do it like the movie, you can throw in some elves. If you want it more like the book, you can just forget the elves, you know, whatever. And then, of course, way up here, which I believe you can go up here, if I'm not mistaken. The path might be a little weird. I don't know. It looks like you can run up here. But, yeah, having Gandalf up here, and the way I would do it is I would have it so the defenders have to hold out for a certain amount of time. You got to try to use like delaying tactics, not necessarily tactics that are going to win them the battle, but just tactics that will, you know, they'll delay the fight a little bit. And if they can hold out for a certain amount of time, then Gandalf shows up and he comes riding down with a bunch of cav and infantry or whatever and supports the siege battle. So as the attacking team, your mentality is to quickly win the battle before Gandalf shows up. And then as the defending team, you want to try to win, by delaying so Gandalf can show up and help you. I think that would be a fun way to do the scenario. And who knows, maybe we can do this live. Like I could stream it live on one of the live streams. But yeah, it looks like the attackers are finally making some progress here. They're throwing in some Rohirrim into these archers who are out of ammo. They're just like, dang it, this is our home. How dare you? Look at that. Just looks awesome. A little framey, guys, but that's just, you know, that's Attila for you. That's the real shame about Attila. Whoa. Oh, there's a ladder. Nice. Very cool. I was like, where did these get? At first I thought they were just coming in from nowhere. I was like, how are they getting up here? Yeah, they're using a ladder, so there they go. They're going to get their archers up here, and they're going to clear out this opening. And pretty soon they're going to begin the assault on the main stairs here, which will be a lot of fun. It looks like they kind of abandoned the stairway. Got this random troll and this dude chilling, you know, of mice of men style. He's like, troll, think of home. Think of troll land. All right, guys, so we fast forward a little bit, and now the attackers are making their way, and you can use this. This kind of acts like a wall, and yeah, look at this. Look at this. They come through all three. That looks so cool. Oh, my God. So, yeah, that is really, really cool. So you can use this stairway, and it acts kind of like if you zoom out, and you kind of see how they go up there. It acts kind of like when you're defending a wall in Attila and they walk into the stairway opening and they kind of just appear up. It's like walking from the defender's perspective onto the wall. But it just, look at this. This looks so cool. Holy crap, that looks so good. I honestly did not expect that. And this just looks awesome. Look at them just pour in through these walkways. My God, that is so cool. That is so cool. That is awesome. That is awesome. So and it looks really good. Like, it doesn't look goofy. It looks like, I don't know, it just looks legit. Like, it just works. It just works. So that's awesome. And of course, they're climbing up the stairs this way, and naturally this is pretty straightforward. Literally pretty straightforward uphill battle. Oh, look at that, arrows coming down. The elves, is this elves? No, this is the Dawnless making a shield wall, defending the stairway. And here comes the infantry. That is so cool. And then they are sending more troops over to the gate. I think they're still not having a ton of luck at the gate, but since they're putting pressure over here at this very cool entry point, they might have a chance of putting some pressure on the defenders and getting an opening here. Now we've got the archers opening fire from the secondary position. This is going to be an absolute kill zone right here. I mean, honestly, it's not a terrible idea to just let them come in here and form your line like up here on the top of the stairs. That way you have a good flanking fire with the archers, at the infantry who are like attacking up here. You know what I mean? Now it does open it up so you can attack the gate. But I think that if the enemy is attacking this position here, you should just forfeit the gate. Hold on, can you go anywhere else from the gate? No. So you can only go this way, like once you break through the gate. Or can you go up here? I wonder, can you? Maybe you can. Maybe it's possible to get up here from the gate. You should be able to. Wouldn't it be great if they put in the secret pathway? Oh my God. This little secret pathway. Wouldn't that be so cool if they could actually do that? That'd be hard to make. I mean, you could. I'm curious. I wonder if this probably doesn't function. You know how Aragorn and Gimli, they like went over here, they jumped over. I wonder if they could do something like that. I don't know. But look at the aftermath here too. The dead orcs and trolls standing on a pile of wood. Like, I don't know, this looks so good. Like, damn, this has got to be like the best Helms Deep. You know, honestly, I didn't think it would be possible, but I think this beats the Medieval 2 Helms Deep. In terms of like aesthetic and like function, I think this beats Medieval 2. Now, does Medieval 2 I think runs better? Just, it's not really because of the modders' fault. I think it's more because Medieval 2 just runs better. Like, Attila just is a piece of crap when it runs, you know? It's just ugly, and like the lighting is really bad. It's so framey. But yeah, that's really awesome. I'm so glad that they're able to run through there and put some pressure through that open. They're still pouring through. It looks awesome. Look at them. This battle's being decided right here. Now I'm curious, over on this side, yeah, I guess once you break through here, look at, they're going through there, and then they're gonna come out right here. Let's see, where do they come out? Oh, up here. Interesting. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I kind of expected it because I think in the Medieval 2 version, it would end up here. So if we look... Yeah, it's kind of strange because it looks like it should lead to this stairway. And I'm curious why they didn't do it like that. Instead, it kind of just like bloop, pops them up here. It might be because it gives them a chance to retreat. Because if these guys are holding out here and then the enemy attacks here and then takes control of this, then these guys are cut off. I don't know. It's not, I don't hate it. It's just, it's a little strange because it looks like they should come out here, but really they come out over here. I mean, it could just be a tunnel that turns and goes that way. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's pretty cool nonetheless. I do like the fact that it does retreat you into the final stand area. So it gives the troops who are defending here an opportunity. And now the attackers have taken this position. They're charging up the stairs. They're sending over these reserves going a long distance around to go up the gate here. They really want to take control of the gate. I think what they want to try to do is break through and then get behind the infantry here. We'll see how that plays out. All right, so the attackers have now positioned their extra troops here at the ramp, and they're putting more pressure on the gate. They're actually attacking this entrance, so this is actually pretty big here. You can see that they're kind of breaking through, and the elves are having to send up, really all the defenders are having to send up more troops this way. Because, yeah, here comes the attackers. These Twilight Guards should do a pretty good job at defending against the High Chieftain Guard. But I don't know, the High Chieftain Guard, they're pretty good, and they've got a lot of numbers. But, yeah, they just went through this back way. And there's no more extra troops, so they've attacked with all that they've got. But they are putting pressure on the back lines, which is interesting. And then back over this way. It doesn't look like they're making any ground and attacking this pathway, and they're still being clogged up at the gate. So, yeah, unfortunate for them. Rohan, though, has started to take control of this gate. They're starting to send troops up. You see that they've kind of pushed back the enemy. So now they're sending up troops this way, and they're going to go send them down the wall, and they're going to attack and probably try to use these stairs to get behind the troops that are holding off this big blob of Gondorian troops. So the balance of power is still in favor of the attackers, but it's definitely not looking great. And here comes some elves ready to go defend. My God, it's getting a little choppy. Again, the weakest thing about this mod is not something the modders can really control. It's the Attila performance. There we go. They regroup. They're going for a charge against elves, you pointy-eared bastards. There he goes. They're going down the line. That's actually a pretty good maneuver there. And let's see if they can chop down those elves and put some pressure on the different side. It does appear that there's some troops regrouping because since they've got their troops up here on the wall, looks like they might go across this bridge. I would love to see that. Love to see them, but there they go. Nice, guys. Let's check this out. Just nice to see the units use the different parts of the settlement just to see how it looks. And it looks awesome. That's really cool. This is beautiful. Beautiful map. The mountains look so great. It really does feel like Lord of the Rings / New Zealand. So there they go. They're charging in. Beautiful. That's cool. Nice little maneuver there. Very nice. They're still fighting over this way, but it's not looking good, guys. I don't know if the attackers have enough in taking this settlement. So we're at the last like 4 minutes of the battle, a little bit less. You can see that various attacking forces are breaking. You got the general who's breaking. The Goblin King himself can't handle the elves. They've been utterly shattered and conquered over at this opening of the stairs. And then you got the gate, and the gate is also crumbling as we speak. The general is now being tossed into the fight. The guards, there they go. Look at them. They look awesome, but I don't think they're going to be, their awesome aesthetic is not going to be enough to save the day. And that is going to wrap up this little fun siege of Helm's Deep. So guys, hopefully this gives you a nice good look into the settlement. It is awesome. It looks really cool. It functions very much like the real thing. I would love to see some replays in the future of a more accurate battle. That would be awesome. Or maybe I might stream the creation of it. I might play live to get a cool replay to show you guys later. Just look out for that. If you enjoyed this video, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot to me. And hopefully we'll get some more epic maps like this in Dawnless Days in the near future. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a good one. And I'll see you next time in Middle Earth.